Went to Chick-Fil-A and ordered fries. Bite into it, I'm alive. Found in the bag and I got a aroma avalanche. Oh, your fries. Fresh from the fryer, I don't wanna waste no time.
What's up, guys? It's boy Benny. Have you ever met a Debbie Downer? You ever known anyone who's just a miserable person? And when they see people actually living happy lives and doing joyous things for other people, it actually makes them more depressed. It's the saddest, most wretched type of person. I mean, you have a blackened soul, right? Happiness and joy. Communists are normally like this. Happiness and joy and human flourishing makes them depressed. It's a spiritual issue with these people. And this brings me very nicely to something very special that happened this week. A day ago, Donald Trump went to a Chick-Fil-A and he hugged people and he spoke with the hourly wage workers that worked at Chick-Fil-A and he made their day. However, because this does not compute to the people who live in these miserable, cretinous little lives, I predicted the media cannot understand this photo. It hurts them. It breaks their brains, so they will censor it. They'll try to get it ripped off the internet. They'll make fun of it. But here's the explanation. It's really quite simple. Biden makes people depressed. Donald Trump gives people hope. That's it. And that's why Donald Trump will win, we predicted. Now, it's more than just a photo, right? That happened here at this Chick-fil-A. There are a lot of really interesting things that happen, including, but not limited to, Donald Trump being told by one of the members of the audience that the media lies and that we love you.
Isn't that great?
So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you.
We love you.
Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
If this doesn't put a smile on your face, you have like a very blackened heart, all right? Yes. Look at that. Look at it. Come on. That's just heartwarming. This moment, heartwarming. Went thermonuclear, by the way, on our account. 9,000 retweets, 29,000 likes. A woman just tells Trump, hey, we love you. Don't care what the media tells you. We support you. Come here. Let me give you a hug. Yeah. So Donald Trump went to this Chick-fil-A, right? It was amazing. And it sort of showed something very special about Donald Trump, which is that he can relate, and it's his superpower, he can relate with regular people. We've said this for a very long time. This is Donald Trump complimenting a lady's nose ring. Look, he's looking at the lady's nose ring. He's talking to the lady, and he's talking about his nose ring. And then he says to the Chick-fil-A workers, I want 30 milkshakes. I'm going to buy everyone's chicken. And are you making a lot of money? You want to be rich, right? And then watch this.
Look at the way you like each other, right? I think that's very nice.
Yeah, so he makes these like beautiful women laugh and makes their day, right? They're working out of Chick-fil-A, okay? They're trying to make it, and one of the richest guys in the world, one of the most powerful men on earth, walks in, compliments your fashion, compliments your hair, compliments you, compliments what you're wearing, makes you laugh. That makes your day. Anyway, this brings me to sort of the setup here, very nicely to the miserable people, the Jimmy Kimmels. The prediction that I had a day ago that they wouldn't be able to tolerate this and that they'll try to destroy Donald Trump for bringing joy to these people. Jimmy Kimmel has never brought any joy to anyone. He's never helped anybody out. He's never brightened anyone's day. Jimmy Kimmel only knows how to tear down. It is a cretinous, blackened heart sort of awful malaise to live in. Yet Jimmy Kimmel was able to find the capacity to make fun of this. You know, you don't have to even talk about this kind of stuff. You can just skip over it. Donald Trump did a wonderful thing by going to this Chick-fil-A. But Jimmy Kimmel couldn't stand it because people were happy and living happy lives. And so he needed to make fun of it and have a meltdown over it. Check this out.
Trump today took a break from trying to derail his porn star hush money trial to make a surprise stop at a Chick-fil-A in Atlanta. He likes to go into fast food restaurants and buy everyone food like a big shot. He bought 30 milkshakes and some chicken and then started passing it around. And one young woman in attendance at the Chick-fil-A became an immediate fan.
So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you.
We love you.
Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug. Wow. That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. That's really nice. No, we did. We took care of the black colleges, universities. They're taken care of now, and she understands it. A lot of people don't understand it. Biden did nothing for them, and I did everything. I did everything.
Just a former president muttering, I did everything to himself at a fast food chicken restaurant. Nothing unusual there. I would have given anything for somebody to ask him right on the spot, name one black university, okay? And let's have a look at that. We posed for that photo. I'd like to see what that looked like. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Man of the people. Joe Biden invested $7 billion in historically black colleges and universities, but Donald Trump, who lost Georgia last time, believes bigly and strongly that this time he deserves to win there.
Why should the people of Atlanta vote for you?
Because I've done more for the people of Atlanta than any other president by far. I've done more for the black community than any other president since Abraham Lincoln, and maybe including Abraham Lincoln, frankly, but since Abraham Lincoln.
I don't know. Who is this person? The fact that he's able to say the words, I've done more for the black community than maybe Abraham Lincoln, and then not start laughing hysterically, it's incredible. He might as well be saying, I am a black person. It would be equally preposterous.
You know what? Funny, Jimmy, is that I actually know that there's only one person in this little monologue that's tried to be a black person. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about the very offensive, cancel-worthy tradition of Hollywood actors painting their faces black, their hands black, their feet black. Used to be called blackface. This person went full black body and decided to make a joke about a black man. And that person isn't Donald Trump. His name is Jimmy Kimmel.
Sometime at night.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Is that Karl Malone? Nope. That's actually pearly white Jimmy Kimmel in full black face, black arm, black legs. You can see here. Man, he went all out. So Jimmy Kimmel making fun of Donald Trump wanting to be a black person? Hey, pal, have you checked yourself?
Sometime at night, Karl Malone look up in the sky and say, what the hell going on up there? Do UFO live on other planet, phoning home like E.T.? Karl Malone read on TV about white people getting deducted by alien, sticking all kind of hell up their butt. And that's a damn thing. Now, Karl Malone never seen no flying saucer himself, but if he do, that's going to be a spooky time. That's why Karl Malone say government got to step up and give 102% to keeping them little green man off this here earth. Because the day them dudes stick something up Karl Malone butt, that ain't going to be no good time for nobody, especially Karl Malone butt. Listen up, E.T. You better stay the hell back. Nanu. Until next time, this here Karl Malone.
Okay, so far be it for me to sit here and say somebody needs to be canceled for something that's offensive, right? That's not what I do on this show. So the last thing I would do, I would typically argue in the reverse, actually, of that. I am anti-cancellation, and I'm anti-being offended by everything. It's Jimmy Kimmel who's making jokes about Donald Trump pretending to be black when Jimmy Kimmel pretended to be black. And by the way, this was an ongoing gag. He did this like dozens of times. So it just is, well, worth having a knowledge of the internet and how it works and people's histories. And boy, people don't forget, Jimmy. People don't forget. Pretty disingenuous. By the way, like, look at Donald Trump's not pretending to be anything. As somebody who's eaten fast food with Donald Trump, literally eaten McDonald's with Donald Trump, let me tell you what. Donald Trump ain't pretending to be anything. Donald Trump actually loves fast food, loves McDonald's. He ate it at the White House, right? Eats it on his plane. Look at the faces of these Chick-Fil-A workers. These young ladies are not faking their smiles. You cannot fake this. They're happy that Donald Trump is coming into their Chick-fil-A and ordering chicken and milkshakes. Has anybody ever looked like this at Jimmy Kimmel? Anybody ever looked like this? Has Jimmy Kimmel ever brought any hourly worker any joy at all? No, of course not. His audience need to be told to clap. You ever been in one of these studios? I have. I had a cable TV show for a while. There are giant applause signs inside of these studios. Clap, clap, clap. There was no smile sign for these young ladies. And, there's a reason for that. Because you actually don't have to fake it, right? You don't have to fake what's happening right now in the country. There's no faking this. This is either real, right? Or it doesn't happen. And let me tell you what. There's a reason. I mean, it's really remarkable how Jimmy Kimmel can make fun of this photo. He's like sitting there criticizing this photo, criticizing the fact that this lady's day is being made when he has made nobody's day his entire career and has only used like offensive tropes, degrading women and blackface in order to make his career, and then goes on to host the Oscars and have John Cena in an Illuminati humiliation ritual, walk out naked. Got it, Jimmy. What a paragon of values you are. No, this is actually this is what it means to actually make someone's day. Okay? Let me show you the opposite of what Donald Trump's doing. So the opposite of what Trump did would be to pander, would be to go and get fried chicken for a black family without caring about them, with no feeling, with no gut, with no emotion, with no real connection to anyone, and force them to sit and nod quietly while you mutter and stumble and sniff.
Well, man, you got chicken fingers. You got the whole deal. I went the route of making sure I had the hamburger. So
awkward. Oh man, you got chicken fingers. You got the whole deal. I went the route of making sure I got a hamburger, says Joe Biden. Just normal conversation. Probably what you say to your wife when you come home at night. I know that's what I say to my wife, right? You sit down at the dinner table.
Tell me about you guys. What you doing these days?
Tell me about you guys. What you doing these days? Joe Biden's never met these people. Joe Biden doesn't know their names. That's why he's saying use guys, folks. So what is the this is the best they got. This is what they published. The dad has to actually instigate the conversation.
Passion of sports.
I'm playing AAU basketball right now.
Are you really? Are you guard?
Yes, sir.
Now, what grade you in?
7th grade.
7th grade.
Right now, I'm just doing basketball, playing guard on the JV team for my school.
How about in school? How y'all doing in school? You should tell the president about the school.
Favorite thing about it is the business academy I'm in. We get to travel, so we've been to NC State, Wake Tech, and when
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. This is why Jimmy Kimmel's so angry at this. This is why Jimmy Kimmel's so angry. Because they got nothing. And they know they're losing because Donald Trump actually has the one thing that people want on the campaign trail. A human being who's authentic, who inspires hope and doesn't inspire depression. Bill Burr blasts Jimmy Kimmel. You idiot liberals are making Trump a martyr. He's coming back. Isn't that amazing? Said right to Jimmy Kimmel's face, you're the one who did this. Yeah, pretty amazing.
I have it down about religion and people.
Really?
Narcissists, sociopaths, all of this type of stuff. You want to see a great case thing on narcissism. Liberals are so stupid the way that they handle Trump.
What do you mean?
You should shut up. He's a narcissist. Neutral energy.
Yeah. You think he'd go away?
You know what I think he was? I think he was a one-hit wonder. Right? He wrote The Twist. And then that was it. He was on the casino circuit, and then you idiot liberals wrote him Twist again when you indicted him. And now he's a martyr. And now he's coming back, Jimmy.
Peppermint Twist is back.
Coming back. It's going to be great for comedy. He's coming back.
Bill Burr is right. I don't say that on the show a lot. I'm not a huge Bill Burr fan, although, there's some of the stuff he says is funny, but I think there's some major problems with Bill Burr. But he's right, right? The people that are actually looking at the world with open eyes, he's right. Jimmy Kimmel saying that he's leaving. He's leaving right when Donald Trump would presumably be elected. Jimmy Kimmel hints he's exiting late night show at the end of 2024. I think this is my final contract. Well, Jimmy, we'll really miss the sketches from people who make jokes about Donald Trump pretending to be black. Yeah. All right. And the meltdowns. Remember, don't be a miserable person. Be a happy person. Be joyous. And sometimes it's best to just ignore the haters. All right? Keep going, Donald Trump. Keep bringing joy to these people's lives. And let's go win. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.